Now Washington starting five. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis out there. All right, Grant, here we have a new year, a fresh start. Maybe some of the struggling teams can use this as motivation.
I think you're right, B.A. When you're losing, you'll try anything to get out of your funk. Resolutions could include fewer turnovers, get to the basket more, whatever the team needs.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez, who pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Gafford with a screen on Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. Beal outside. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Holiday against Brown. Middleton outside. Shoots. Gafford grabs the miss. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Gafford with a screen on Holiday. Brown with it. Guarded now by Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. Fires the three. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Middleton.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Don't try to pull that stuff. Nice call, ref.
With what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league, his rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Outside Holiday. For 3, Allen. Rebound by the Wizards. Brown passes to Gafford. Back to Brown. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now Middleton. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has... Well, that...
All right, MP, get... Washington trailing. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Monte Morris. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Brown in at the 1. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. Brown passes to Porzingis. And early in his career, Porzingis...
KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
And the Wizards shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Morris passes to Brown. Gafford the screen. To the middle. Second chance shot, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He dropped 23 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays. So critical.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Outside Holiday, down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo has got 11 points, and that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. Lopez with the steal. Connaughton against Morris. Outside Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up. Drew Holiday.
Come on, MP.
Dragic outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Listen, turnovers.
Stop being
The next
so
play.
careless. Get in the game.
Outside, Brown. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead, up 1. And time now for the
Welcome.
The rebounding has kept them in the game, preventing.
And let's move to some recent news. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Kuzma against Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And he was...
For his team, the effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
Good on the second one.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Steps back. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. And here's Lopez. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Here's Holiday. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Brown passes to Porzingis. To the paint. Knocked loose. Brown inside. He's covered by Holiday. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Brown can't hit.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Connaughton with a screen on Brown. And the Bucks miss again. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Kuzma, right side. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him.
And their offensive game.
Almost timeout. The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Washington trailing. Brown with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Porzingis with a screen on Connaughton. Here's Brown. And he converts the layup.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Boston. Morris, a screen on Connaughton. Here's Kuzma. Brown with it. Kuzma with a screen on Holiday. Brown passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Outside Carter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And some change. Lopez, he's checked in for Middleton. Ingles comes in for Connaughton. And it's Lee in for Holiday. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Bert comes in for Boston.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Washington. Washington. They've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Brown against Carter. Morris passes to Brown.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
He misses the free throw. Dragic is checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Morris. No good on the second free throw.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now here's Dragic. And he lobs it up. And Giannis with the jam.
Well, Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game, understands where to deliver the pass and when.
And here's Brown for 3. Well, it's been an exciting game. Gets underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for Washington, they've got MP, Deni Avdija out there with Kispert. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Wright in at the 2-guard spot. From the left block, and no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the inside. Pass to Wright. Back to Brown. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Wright missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. The kick out to Dragic. The 3 is up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Dragic. And some changes here for the Bucks. Allen, he's checked in for Lee. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Dragic. Holiday against Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. To the right side. Gafford finds Brown. From 20 feet. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Right side Ingles from 8 feet, and he hits the jumper for 2. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Inside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. For Ingles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 15 points in just the second half.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Allen, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Middleton. Let's go with a three. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Bucks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Now Dragic. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing.
Right on time. You ready to get started? That's what I like to see. Let's try another one. Hey, MP, great to see you. I've got a check for you.
Oh, appreciate that. Hey, what you working on? Let's go!
Let's go!
One more.
Yes.
Keep it going. Just like that.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Josh Giddey is out there with Thomas. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Wagner.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Greg, some exciting news for MP and his camp. It's announced he'll be one of the three-point contest participants this year at All-Star.
And for me, that is the contest at All-Star Weekend. MP has a great release, and I think has a good chance to win this one.
You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Giddey against Brown. It's Thomas on the wing. There's the lob to the hoop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of
in the upcoming All-Star game. What a special honor for him.
It's a huge deal to go to the All-Star game, and MP has worked hard to earn his spot. That's not just something they hand out.
And no real surprise to see that MP will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Thomas. Again, Team World, good for two. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for them that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
USA shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Wagner's got the ball here for Team World. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Brown outside. No good, shot missing. And Team World will come the other way. Thomas passes to Wagner. 1:44 left to play here in the first. And the pass to Nembhard. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Clock at 2. Thomas, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For you. At the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first.
Probably tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Team World's going with right now. Rodford's checked in, and Kuminga's subbed in for Franz Wagner. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And finished off by Brown.
And we're getting to that time of year, a lot of all-star debate. Some buzz around MP may be getting a spot on the squad.
Well, I know a lot of people out there lobbying for him, Greg. His numbers speak for themselves. It'd be too bad to see him get passed over. And it's Team World with the ball, following the bucket by USA. The Trey makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. For 8 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
There's a screen. Sharp. Sweet little floater.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Call tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So Team World's 5 right now. Thomas is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Alperen Şengün.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
They set the pick. Here's Thomas. Green with the rebound. USA leading by 3. And
for defenders in the painted area.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Thomas passes it to Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Good ball movement here by Team World.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Giddey. Wagner on the wing. Covered by Smith. It's hauled in by USA.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Brown missing. Team World trails by 6. Wagner outside. Pass to Giddey. Now, here's Şengün. Team World with another miss. Here's the break. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for USA.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And Brown over to help. And here is Şengün. 7 points in the game. Green against Thomas. Smith dishes to Banchero. Smith with a screen on Giddey. Brown finds Smith. It's good. And now it's a 10-point USA lead.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league.
And it's USA. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
We've got Barnes. Jalen Green is out there with Brown. Then there's Banchero. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Back to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
There's the pass to Giddey. Wagner outside. Back to Giddey. Tries it again, and the shot goes in.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Brown the pass to Banchero. And here is Brown. Back to Green. Şengün with the rebound. Team World trails by 10. Now Giddey over Brown. It's hauled in by USA. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start.
Play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Smith checked in for USA, and he's good on the second. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thomas passes to Şengün. Back to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Team World. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Şengün kicks to Giddey. Wagner on the wing. Good ball movement here by Team World. It's Thomas outside. Bounce pass Wagner. Giddey, no one around him. Team World with another miss.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Back to Brown. USA with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Brown outside. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. It's blocked. Thomas surveying the D. Unloads from 13. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Thomas. .115 left in the third. To the inside. Brown finds Green. And a miss there on the triple. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Kuminga out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Wagner. And it's Nembhard in at point guard. Brown outside. It's blocked. Here's Nembhard. Passes it to Kuminga. That three off the mark. USA leading by 18.
That foul gives him 4.
Wagner no good on the free throw.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Brown. Shoots from 14. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one misses. Josh Giddey. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Team World trails by 18. And Wagner has it in the corner. Giddey finds Wagner. Back to Giddey. Lob pass to Wagner. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wagner really can go upstairs, especially when his teammates send it his way.
Brown against Giddey. Over in the corner, Green. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Team World. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's 1:45 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Thomas. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
USA leading by 14. That free throw, no good. We know towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And it's blocked. .110 left to play here in the 4th. Inside, Sengun kicks to Giddey. Goes back up. Sengun with the bucket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Now here's Brown. He lobs it up.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Thomas. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Brown with it. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the basket by Thomas.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
There's the pick. It's Brown with the drive. On the wing, Barnes. Giddey against Brown. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Sengun. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
They did an amazing job on your statue. It looks just like you.
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Let's get into the Mountain Dew three-point contest. We'll see who has the steadiest hands, the steadiest nerves to secure the victory.
And unlike the dunk contest, very few judging controversies in this competition. Scoring system is pretty straightforward.
Well, it's right there. They talk about this league being a make-or-miss league. Well, this is a make-or-miss competition. We're going to see who's going to heat it up tonight.
And here we go with MP. 70 seconds to get through the 5 racks. Each rack ends with a money ball worth 2 points. Except for one rack selected by the shooter, that's all money balls. In addition, out in the Dew zone, 2 Dew balls each worth 3 points apiece.
And the shooters who can really stretch their range, they get rewarded with those Dew balls. I think it's been a fun addition to this competition. And of course, in his first NBA season, already a shootout contestant. And you can see him eyeing that Dew zone. No doubt he'd like to pick up all 6 of those points.
This will be a real test of his range. They make the racks at the arc look like the easy part of this contest. Dew ball down. 6. Could only get one shot to fall off the rack. 3 racks down, 2 to go. Misses for the 4th straight time. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. No good on his 6th consecutive shot. Off target with his 8th in a row. There's 8. And he's got 10. Ran out of time there. Well, all he could manage was 10 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better. So it'll be Trae Young here. The competitors have 70 seconds to work through 5 racks of 5 and 2 long balls. Those are worth 3 points apiece. Money balls are worth 2 points apiece. The rest are worth 1 point.
And 1 rack of all money balls at a location selected by the shooter. Interesting to see where they station it. Most shooters have a certain spot on the floor they favor.
Gets the money ball. Misses with the first 2 balls. He's at 8 points. 9 points for him right now.
Pick up the pace, young fella.
2 racks remaining. And that makes it 12. Can't cash in on the money ball. Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
Oh, misses like that. He's struggling.
14. He finishes with 14 points on the board. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think? Here we go with Damian Lillard.
And looking at the setup for this contest, it's all about the money ball, in my opinion. They account for a big chunk of your potential score, so you really can't afford to miss those.
I think guys pick those up, and they understand the value of them. They might take a fraction of a second more just to focus in.
5 for him now. 6.
Now, this is an unpleasant start.
And he's got 10. And that makes it 12. Going too slow here. He needs to dial it up. Makes it 13. One rack to go here.
Boy, oh boy. And that equals the best score of this round.
That makes it 16. He finds himself with 16 points at the end of the round. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. He's got to have at least 10.
Yeah, doesn't need to do much here to get past that
mark. He needs 8 points more. Can't sink the money ball there. 7 points more to stay alive.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
There's 3 more to stay alive.
10. And that makes it 12.
And that will put him tied for second place.
2 racks to go.
And now alone in second place with that one.
Just 1 rack to go. Tough stuff. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. It's tied up.
And he's playing with numero uno.
He finishes the round with 17 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys. And so we'll see Kyrie Irving.
Well, the KO comes at 13, so 14 will keep him alive.
The door wide open right now. 1. And 2. 4. That makes 5.
Eight points is all he needs.
8.
6 more points to stay here.
9. 5 more points to stay in it. Drains the money ball. Three more points to stay in contention. Misses for the 4th straight time.
There's 3 more to stay alive.
1 rack remaining. One more to stay alive. He scores 13 points in the round.
You just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
And so we'll see Buddy Hield wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat, and he just needs 14 points here to move on.
Yeah, that score can't have him too worried. I'm guessing he'll top that without much of a problem.
Uh-oh.
And 2. 3 points now.
And that's 2 racks in a row that he's struggled with.
He needs 8 points more to move on. That's 7.
Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
5 more, and he advances. Misses on the money ball. And good on the second 2 ball.
Only needs 2 more.
And now he's tied for 3rd place.
Can't get the money ball to fall. That moves him to 3rd. He's tied for 2nd. $16 points is his score for the round. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
And he really struggled with the money balls. Missed all but one, and that really stacks things up against him.
Curry's got the top score in the qualifying round.
These scores so far have not been incredible. You'd think the rim was crooked the way these guys have all been struggling.
Not the shooting clinic that we expected to see so far, but the finals might just light a fire under these guys.
So it'll be Damian Lillard here. First out of the gates here in the final round. Can he set a mark that the rest can't match?
This contest does ask you to put up a lot of shots in not a lot of time. Tough to stay consistent and focused the whole way through.
Yeah, by the time you get to that last rack, the hope is that you've had some consistency in the racks before. You got to make every shot count.
13. He's made all 4 money balls. Both 2 balls down. He clinches 19. He's now hit 20. 21. What can you say? 22 points. And he finished up with a score of 23 in the round. A tremendous round. Wow. Seemed like he couldn't miss.
And he cashed in both shots from the do zone. Big boost there.
That's 24. And so we'll see Buddy Hield.
And as you work your way through the racks, how much calibration are you doing from one shot to the next?
I think it's a great point. That's part of it. I mean, this is why guys shoot better from the free throw line on their second attempt. There's been studies about that. So a little short on that last one. Get it over the rim, son.
4.
UGLY. He just can't get anything going.
7. 3 more misses, and he's out. He's at 8 points. And that will unfortunately take him out of the running.
A tough final round exit.
It just could not get it done.
He posts a score of 14.
Yeah, and when he got to the final rack, I mean, he came off the rails. You're hoping to take a couple points at the very least from that rack, but he didn't get a single one to fall.
And so here's Curry now. He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done.
A score of 25 or higher, and he walks away with it. Well, he handled that rack well.
That's 7. 8.
And solid performance through the last 2 racks.
11.
Got to get the pace going. Might make it through the rest.
And don't you throw. He's done.
They're the only one. And just not this.
Yeah, good competition out there since then. And he'll been well. Those last 5 shots, all of them falling off target. Exactly the finish she was looking for.
And that concludes Mountain Dew 3.1 contest. Another good one. As we give you a winner, Damian Lillard.
And once he got cooked, there was no catching him. He put up a show.
Yeah, I think I got a little something on there, Greg. Did a heck job shooting tonight. Next bit that was.
And so from all of us, 2K Sports, it is our pleasure to bring this year's 3.1 contest. For Barry Greg Anthony. This is Captain Harlan. Saying thanks for watching.
Wow. Our billboard, our doctor's respect is so cool. I love him.